Welcome to the enchanting world of Bewitched, the timeless sitcom that cast a spell on generations of viewers. Step into a world where magic meets suburbia, and the ordinary collides hilariously with the extraordinary. From Samantha's charming nose wiggle to Endora's iconic entrances, Bewitched redefined television comedy with heart, humor, and a touch of the supernatural. Today, we're turning back the clock to revisit the beloved cast who brought this magical tale to life, and reveal how they've transformed through the decades, from bewitched beginnings to their enduring legacy. Elizabeth Montgomery was born on April 15, 1933, in Los Angeles, USA, and became one of the most prominent television icons of the 1960s. She rose to worldwide fame for her role as Samantha Stevens in the TV series Bewitched, which premiered in 1964 when she was 31 years old. With her charm and remarkable versatility, Montgomery brought the modern witch character to life, blending humor, sophistication, and female empowerment, which played a key role in making Bewitched one of the most beloved sitcoms of all time. Throughout her career, she received numerous Emmy and Golden Globe nominations and was also admired for her contributions to social and humanitarian causes. Sadly, she passed away on May 18, 1995, at the age of 62, leaving behind an unforgettable legacy in the hearts of her fans. Dick York was born on September 4, 1928, in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and is best known for his role as Darrin Stevens, the bewildered mortal husband of Samantha in the TV series Bewitched. He was 36 years old when the show began airing in 1964, and his performance quickly made him a familiar face on American television. York brought a charming sense of humor and a touch of heartfelt panic to the role, capturing the absurdity and warmth of a marriage entangled with magic. His portrayal became central to the show's comedic and emotional appeal. Unfortunately, a long-term back injury severely impacted his career, forcing him to leave Bewitched in 1969. Despite this setback, he remained a beloved icon of 1960s television and was also known for his charitable efforts. Sadly, Dick York passed away in 1992 at the age of 63, leaving a lasting impression on audiences who cherished his work. Dick Sargent was born on April 19, 1930, in Carmel by the Sea, California, and is best known for portraying the second Darrin Stevens in the iconic TV series Bewitched. He joined the cast in 1969 at the age of 39, replacing Dick York as the mortal husband living with a witch, and continued in the role until the show ended in 1972. Despite the pressure of stepping into an already established character, Sargent made the role his own with a gentle, humorous, and charming performance that helped maintain the show's appeal during its later seasons. Beyond Bewitched, he appeared in numerous films and other sitcoms throughout his career. Sargent was also an advocate for LGBTQ+ rights, courageously coming out as gay in 1991, a bold move at a time when societal stigma remained strong. Sadly, Dick Sargent passed away in 1994 at the age of 64, leaving behind a legacy of warmth, talent, and compassion in the hearts of the public. Agnes Moorehead was born on December 6, 1900, in Clinton, Massachusetts, and was one of the most seasoned and talented actresses in 20th century Hollywood. She gained widespread recognition for her role as Endora, Samantha's mother in the TV series Bewitched, a character she began portraying in 1964 at the age of 63. With her regal presence, piercing gaze, and delightfully sharp wit, Moorehead turned Endora into a television icon, the meddling witch mother-in-law whom audiences both feared and adored. Prior to Bewitched, she had an illustrious career, including a role in Citizen Kane and 4 Academy Award nominations. She also won an Emmy and was celebrated for her outstanding contributions to theater, film, and television. Sadly, Agnes Moorehead passed away in 1974 at the age of 73, leaving behind a rich artistic legacy and an unforgettable presence in the hearts of film lovers. David White was born on April 4, 1916, in Denver, Colorado, and is best remembered for his role as Larry Tate, the boss of Darrin Stevens, in the hit TV series Bewitched. He began playing the role in 1964 at the age of 48, bringing to life a character who was ambitious, occasionally insincere, yet undeniably humorous and charming. His portrayal added a sharp comedic edge to the series, highlighting the absurd intersections between the magical world and corporate life. Larry Tate became not just a comedic fixture in each episode, but also a symbol of American office culture during that era. Beyond Bewitched, David White showcased his versatility in numerous acclaimed TV shows, including The Twilight Zone and The Untouchables. Sadly, he passed away in 1990 at the age of 74, leaving behind a lasting impression in the hearts of classic television fans. Erin Murphy was born on June 17, 1964, in Encino, California, and rose to fame as a child actress for her role as Tabitha Stevens, the daughter of Samantha and Darrin, in the classic TV series Bewitched. She joined the show in 1966 at just 2 years old and appeared throughout its final 6 seasons, bringing charm, innocence, and a fresh dynamic to the magical family storyline. With her bright presence and natural charisma, Erin quickly won the hearts of audiences worldwide. Although she did not pursue an extensive acting career after Bewitched, she continued to appear in television shows, commercials, and became a nostalgic icon for an entire generation of American viewers. Now at 60 years old, Erin Murphy works in media and business and frequently appears as a guest at classic television events, keeping the spirit of Bewitched alive for longtime fans. George Tobias was born on July 14, 1901, in New York City and was a beloved veteran actor best known for his role as Abner Kravitz, the nosy neighbor in the sitcom Bewitched. He joined the show in 1964 at the age of 63, and together with the character of his on-screen wife Gladys Kravitz, formed a hilariously meddlesome couple frequently witnessing the bizarre magical happenings next door, only to have their claims dismissed as nonsense. Tobias's performance brought charming humor to the series and became an essential part of its comedic tone. Prior to Bewitched, he had a notable career on Broadway and appeared in numerous Hollywood films throughout the 1940s. Known for his expressive acting and versatile talent, George Tobias left his mark as one of the most memorable supporting actors of Hollywood's golden era. Sadly, he passed away in 1980 at the age of 78, leaving behind a quietly enduring artistic legacy. Kasey Rogers was born on December 15, 1925, in Morehouse, Missouri, and is widely recognized for her role as Louise Tate in the beloved TV series Bewitched. She joined the cast in 1966 at the age of 41, replacing Irene Vernon to portray the graceful and poised wife of Larry Tate, Darrin's boss. With her calm, relatable, and grounded performance, Kasey brought depth to Louise, serving as a steadying presence that bridged the gap between the magical world and everyday life, helping the show retain its charm in later seasons. Before Bewitched, she had a film career in the 1950s, appearing in several film noir and western titles. Beyond acting, Kasey Rogers was also a published author and a passionate advocate for women in motorcycle racing. Sadly, she passed away in 2006 at the age of 80, leaving behind a legacy that was both diverse and uniquely impactful in American pop culture. Sandra Gould was born on July 23, 1916, in Brooklyn, New York, and was a well-known comedic actress best remembered for her role as Gladys Kravitz in the hit series Bewitched. She took on the role in 1966 at the age of 50, following the passing of Alice Pearce. With her signature high-pitched voice and highly expressive performance, Sandra vividly portrayed the nosy neighbor who constantly witnessed bizarre happenings at the Stevens household, only to be dismissed as delusional, adding a unique comedic flair to the show. Her character became an essential part of the series' enduring charm. Prior to Bewitched, Gould had built a versatile career across radio, television, and film, also demonstrating her talents as a writer. Sadly, she passed away in 1999 at the age of 82, leaving a lasting impression in the world of classic American comedy. Alice Pearce was born on October 16, 1917, in New York City and was best loved for her role as the original Gladys Kravitz in the TV series Bewitched. She began portraying the character in 1964 at the age of 47, bringing to life the image of a nosy neighbor constantly startled by the strange supernatural events occurring at the Stevens household. With her distinctive comedic style, expressive facial reactions, and ability to turn everyday moments into memorable scenes, Pearce became an essential part of the show's early success. Before Bewitched, she had already made a mark with her role in On the Town and had appeared on various television programs. Despite quietly battling cancer during filming, she gave her all to the role, and her dedication was honored posthumously with a Primetime Emmy Award after her death in 1966 at the age of 48, a well-deserved recognition for her talent and unwavering commitment. Bernard Fox was born on May 11, 1927, in Port Talbot, Wales, and was a beloved veteran actor best known for his role as the eccentric warlock Dr. Bombay in the TV series Bewitched. He began playing the character in 1967 at the age of 40, bringing to life a flamboyant witch doctor who always appeared unexpectedly with colorful outfits and witty one-liners. adding a whimsical, magical, and humorous flair to the show. With his charming performance and sharp comedic timing, Fox made Dr. Bombay one of the most memorable supporting characters in the series. Beyond Bewitched, he remained active in film and television for decades, notably appearing in Titanic, 1997, and The Mummy, 1999, showcasing the remarkable longevity of his career. Bernard Fox passed away in 2016 at the age of 89, leaving behind an enduring legacy as a delightful, classic gentleman with a talent for bringing humor and heart to every role. Dick Wilson was born on July 30, 1916, in Preston, England, and was a comedic character actor best known for his memorable supporting roles on American television, including multiple appearances in the classic series Bewitched. He began appearing on the show in the mid-1960s, around the age of 50, often portraying quirky side characters such as drunken bystanders, nosy neighbors, or bumbling employees. Though small, these roles added humorous highlights and enriched the whimsical yet relatable world of the show. With his expressive face, charming delivery, and subtle comedic timing, Dick Wilson became a familiar presence to TV audiences for decades. Outside of Bewitched, he gained nationwide fame as Mr. Whipple in the Charmin toilet paper commercials, appearing in over 500 ads from the 1960s through the 1980s. He passed away in 2007 at the age of 91, leaving behind a legacy of gentle, lovable humor that became part of American pop culture history. Thank you for joining us on a journey through the magical and laughter-filled world of Bewitched, a timeless television icon. Though decades have passed, the charming characters and unique stories of the show continue to live on in the hearts of fans around the world. If you've ever smiled at Samantha's spellbinding moments or laughed at Darrin's lovable confusion, don't forget to share your thoughts and follow the channel as we continue to revisit the nostalgic gems of television history.